So the UAW meets. First of all, good morning. Morning. Sorry, I don't want to start there. That's not polite of me. So good morning. Hope you feel well. And if you don't feel well, hope you figure out how to feel well. Yesterday was a little eye-opening to me. I'm watching the UAW live stream from the UAW YouTube channel, and Fain is on there, and he's talking about the agreement and everything else. And probably 25 to 30% of the people were saying vote yes with the agreement, vote yes. There was probably 60 to 70% of the people that were saying vote no, as if they didn't support anything that was on the table. Watching that comment section go off and see how many people did not support the 25% wage increase and the way that they had it stacked up was kind of eye-opening. The amount of UAW workers that were in that comment section, I'm sure there were some trolls as well, but let's just look at it this way. If there was let's just call it 10-15% of the people that were in that comment section were trolls, there was a lot, and I mean a lot of people saying no, don't support the UAW's decision, the president's decision, and making this like a legitimate thing or whatever. Like, they were so upset that they were only getting 25%. And then people in the comment section started dropping no agreement if there's no retirement medical, no agreement if there's no retirement medical, no agreement if there's no retirement. I'm like, what's going on? So they didn't get anything in the plan to make sure people were taken care of whenever they were done, whenever they topped out, they capped out, and they were ready to retire. There's nothing there for them. Why are people saying all this? There was so much going on so fast, and the way Shawn Fain talks, it's so like. It's like if you don't have dry eyes, try clear eyes, or whatever. It's like, I want to fall asleep listening to the guy talk. And his bullet point type explanation, it's even more. And we went back to the board, and this is what we found. We decided that we would screw the UAW employees. I mean, that's not what he said. I'm just being a sarcastic fuck, but at the same time, it was shocking. Watching the people in the comment section just go nuts over how unsatisfied they were with 25%, how unsatisfied they were with them opening up a section or opening up one of the Stellantis plants to put, I don't know, over 1,200 or 1,500 workers or something back to work, and actually reinstating a lot of the money or whatever that they were making while they were laid off or not working or something like that. I mean, it sounds like the UAW president did a lot of work if they can come to a finalized agreement. The UAW people ain't happy. You know why? Because that wage increase for those people that have been working for $16, $17, $20 an hour is only going to look like 22, 23, 24. These people were wanting like 28, 29, 30. They're pissed. They are pissed that they're not getting more than what they got. They are pissed. And I told everybody from the beginning, from the very, very beginning, if you don't accept something now, when it's down in the 20 percentile, when it was 23, it was good to accept. 25 is like, wow. Yeah. If somebody doesn't accept, they're just complete idiots. But then you see 60% of the people, 70% of the people in the comment section not wanting to accept and wanting to keep standing out there, picketing, making $500 a week, not going back to work. I mean, these are not the brightest people. And let's just take into consideration this here as well. A lot of this is unskilled labor. And a lot of these people, just like other UAW workers, have come forward and they've talked to me about things. They've said, a lot of people in our plants, they don't even have GEDs. They don't have high school educations. They've never been really taught anything. They can't do anything other than this. Seeing what I've seen and how greedy these people are, it makes me just not want to buy products from anybody at all, especially an American vehicle. Just with the fact that such shit quality gets put into this. The garbage that we find in the vehicles when they're delivered to the dealership, extra car parts in the dealership or in the vehicle that were never even installed on the vehicle sometimes, the stuff that's missing, like the sunroof drains, and then by the time the vehicle gets to the dealership, there's water all over inside the damn, because it wasn't built correctly from the factory. The stickers that were missed on the vehicle, you got FX4 on one side and Tremor on the other. It's just attention to detail. And the types of people that are doing these jobs and stuff like that sometimes are the lowest quality that they could possibly find to build these vehicles. And we're American production. We are American facilities. We are American vehicles. We're supposed to be American proud, right? But we do some of the shittiest work. And our vehicles last not as long as foreign vehicles. And the work ethic, a lot of times in these facilities, just absolutely fucking sucks. People can be mad at me all they want, but speaking the truth, and I've been attacked by UAW workers and threatened and everything else. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't fucking care. But what I am telling you is the quality of the workmanship, it needs to come up. They need to start vetting these people more before they give them jobs and stuff like that, to make sure that they're actually going to be there to do the job. They're not going to be there to just collect a paycheck. And maybe with this 25% increase, starting at 1 year and previous, and temp workers, people were pissed in the comment section because when you break down what temp workers are making versus what they're going to go to, they're actually making a higher percent when it all gets broke down and the finalized amount comes off the hit. They're going to be making a higher percent from where they started to where they're going to go than all the other workers right off the bat. The people in the comment section were going nuts over that. How is it the temp workers are going to make more money after the adjustment than us? How is it that... Oh my God. I'm sitting there smiling and I'm like, this is American greed. This is American. You're supposed to be fighting in solidarity, but so many of you are so divided and not on the same page with each other and not wanting to be in the same boat with each other. But you put on a good face online and you talk about solidarity, all unions together, all people supporting, and then you listen to the way you guys talk about each other and stuff like that, and about decisions and the jealousy and stuff. It's ridiculous. Anyway, watching that yesterday was a complete shit show. And seeing the amount of people not happy, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I feel I feel a little selfish, but I almost feel like I hope that the deal falls through at the table. I hope it falls through and they continue to push and drive and fight for what they think they deserve. If that's what they believe, and they believe 25% is not enough, I hope the deal falls through so people can get exactly what they want. Just to make the people happy, not because I want them to fail. Just because if that's really what they want, ultimately I want the worker to be happy. Ultimately I want them to be taken care of. But at the same time, I also demand a higher quality output, a higher quality product, a higher quality person working on my vehicle that I know gives a shit and is not worried about some fat booty hoe that's a couple rows over that he's been sleeping with, and her supervisor husband found out about it, and now there's some kind of internal turf war between the two, or two guys on a line that are pissed off at each other because one's doing more work than the other and having to make up for the other one, so that means my vehicle gets neglected. I mean, maybe there needs to be more robots, so these types of things, or maybe there needs to be better quality checks so these types of things don't get missed. Anyhow, it is what it is, and how could you be mad about people wanting to fight for their own wages? I just think it's funny how it's all going down. I think it's funny how these people can't get on the same page with each other and support each other. And unfortunately, the deal that's on the table, even though it is more and they should accept it, they're not happy with it because there are things about medical and the amount, and there's a lot of stuff that wasn't put in there. They're not satisfied with that. But let it be. Let it be. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. Take care.